Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Thank you for being here. I deeply appreciate you. Today I'm going to talk about alchemizing darkness through heart-centered presence. The first thing I want you to know is that your darkness is a portal to higher consciousness. So when your darkness comes into your presence, into your awareness, I know instinctually we just want to feel better all the time. So we might say, no sadness, no grief, no anger, get away from me. Emotional desperation, guilt, all these things just go away, anxiety, whatever, depression, especially this time of year, we're always pushing away these emotions instinctually. I get it. I did that for so long myself. But just know that when you push your darkness away, you're creating a shadow. That's how a shadow gets created. And unfortunately, this shadow, it doesn't go anywhere. It just goes, these darker emotions, they just stay in your body. These energies you don't want to feel, the pain, the trauma, the depression, the anxiety, the fear, it literally just stays in your body, in your cells, in your DNA. And what happens is it ends up projecting out into your external reality. It starts creating these subconscious patterns. And, this happens because the external world is always a perfect mirror for our internal world. So if you want to change your external reality, stop trying to go out here to change it. Come in here and alchemize your darkness. And here's the deal. Your darkness is a portal to higher consciousness, and here's what I mean. Your anger, that transforms into your power. Your sadness transforms into your joy. Your fear transforms into your excitement for life. All of these negative emotions that we call negative, they all have a corresponding and opposite, lighter expression. Otherwise, we wouldn't even know what the light felt like if we didn't know what the dark felt like, right? That's the whole beauty of this universe we live in, and of being multi-dimensional beings. We get to choose to live in an evolutionary reality for a while. So we're hanging out here, and we live a long time, always just wanting to feel better, clinging to the light, repressing and just pushing down anything that doesn't feel better, because we're conditioned and taught to do that. So we're just taking on programming that's telling us not to feel our negativity and darkness, and that maybe even we feel weakness if we were to show it, right? So then we build this huge shadow. So then we come into spirituality, we're like, I want to feel better. Why don't I feel better? And for a while, we might ride this high of spirituality, of all is one, love and light, and we'll have some deep realizations, and everything's cool, we're coasting, we're just, just going with the flow, it's beautiful, but then boom! Darkness starts surfacing, and we're like, I don't want to deal with this darkness. I just want to feel better. But that's where the rubber meets the road in spirituality. And this is where a lot of people say, fuck spirituality, I'm done with it. It made me feel better for a little while, but ultimately it didn't cure the root issue, so I'm done with it. And this is where a lot of people fall off, because now starts the inner work. Now starts the journey of becoming an energy alchemist. Now it's all about opening to the darkness. It's about becoming absolutely fearless within. And the straightest way, the straightest path to this is through opening your heart. It took me on my journey a long time. Well, not a long time. It's all relative, of course. It felt like a long time to really realize how powerful it is to come into the heart, to bring your consciousness and awareness into the heart. I was stuck a long time in my head, having great realizations and insights, but ultimately not transmuting, not alchemizing the darkness as fully as I wanted to, not healing on as deep a level as I really wanted to. Deep healing starts taking place when we really start coming into the heart. Because to come into the heart, we must feel all of those programs, conditionings, pains, traumas that are keeping it closed. And when we go into the heart, when we really keep our consciousness there and feel through the trauma, feel through everything keeping it closed, we start to feel our heart come alive. Literally, guys, literally. We'll start to feel our heart come alive if we can have the inner fearlessness to open to all the darkness that is arising, to step into the darkness, to step into the feelings that we don't want to feel. If we can do that while we have our hands on our heart, while we're feeling into our heart center, we will literally feel our heart come alive. And it's this aliveness, this opening. As it opens, you might feel tremendous surges of energy, of maybe even negativity and darkness. But this is beautiful. This is profound because this is release happening. This is a detoxifying on the deepest level in your body of conditioning and, stored up density and trauma. This is the deepest healing that can be done on this path, is literally feeling your trauma through heart-centered presence. Because when we start feeling into this in our heart center, we start going deeper beyond all of this conditioning and the programming and the things that keep our heart closed, and we start feeling like our innate goodness. We start feeling the love and the goodness that's always there, because that's what we all are. We are all divine beings. We are all divine love, and we are all so full of this. If only we will have the courage and the inner fearlessness and openness and trust to feel the things, to feel the pain that keeps us from not feeling safe enough to open our heart. All it takes is once for you guys. All it takes is one time for you guys to get to that place where you're 2 inches deep into your heart center and you're feeling it coming alive. Like I said, it can start pounding. You can start feeling a different type of energy coming into your body. It's a different type of chemical that'll start releasing. And this is how we become alchemists. Through opening the heart, we literally bring our DNA and our cells into contact with a different vibration, a different chemical compound even. It literally releases endorphins. As our heart opens, we release all kinds of healing chemicals into our body. Our vibration instantaneously rises. We feel so full of love when our heart is open. We don't need to extract or take. We don't need anything. We just want to give from a pure place. It is absolutely beyond words when we feel our heart open, especially for the first time. But it does take inner work. It takes stepping into your darkness. But if you will trust me, if you will trust your higher self, if you will trust the part in you that already knows this, your darkness is a portal to this place of higher consciousness where we feel more connected than ever with the divine, where we feel absolutely full of love, where we are in love with ourself. And when we fall in love with ourselves, everything on our inner world starts changing, starts transforming. We start embodying new beliefs. We start embodying higher frequencies. We start asking, what can I give without worrying about what we hope to receive? And as we come to this place, we don't even feel the need to manifest anymore. We are just so open and in love that we allow the universe to manifest for us, always knowing it's for our highest good. And as these vibrations and new beliefs and higher frequencies become more embodied within as we transform our darkness into balance through alchemizing it with heart-centered presence, through opening our heart, through feeling through it. Our external reality also transforms because it's always a perfect mirror. And that's how we change our lives, guys. We don't reach out here and try to change the externals first without going within and doing the inner work of opening our heart. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys today. I love you all so much. Thank you for all of your support and connection, and for subscribing and liking the videos and sharing them and leaving your comments. You all mean so much to me, and I appreciate every single one of you. Namaste.